The only man who survived in 2 atomic bombs was Tsutomu Yamaguchi. In 1945, during the final days of World War II, a young Japanese engineer named Tsutomu Yamaguchi was living a normal life in Japan. He worked for Mitsubishi Heavy Industries and had a family waiting for him at home. Yamaguchi was a hard-working engineer. His job involved designing large ships used during the war. One day, his company sent him on a business trip to the city of Hiroshima. He stayed there for several months, working on an important project. By early August, his work was finally complete. He was preparing to return home to his family in Nagasaki. Hiroshima at that time was a busy and peaceful city. People were going to work, shops were open, and life felt normal. On the morning of August 6, 1945, Yamaguchi was walking through the city. He had no idea that history was about to change forever. At 8:15 a.m., the sky suddenly flashed with a blinding light. The first atomic bomb ever used in war exploded above Hiroshima. The explosion created a massive shockwave. Buildings collapsed instantly, and fires spread across the city. Yamaguchi was thrown violently to the ground. His arms were badly burned and his ears were damaged by the blast. When he opened his eyes, Hiroshima was no longer the same city. Everything around him was burning. Thousands of injured people were wandering through the destroyed streets. Smoke and dust covered the sky. That night, he stayed among other survivors in the destroyed city. No one fully understood what had happened. The next morning, he decided to leave Hiroshima. He wanted to go back home to Nagasaki. Incredibly, trains were still running. Yamaguchi boarded one and began his journey home. When he arrived in Nagasaki, he immediately went to a hospital for treatment. The next day, he went to his office and tried to explain what had happened in Hiroshima. His boss struggled to believe that a single bomb could destroy an entire city, but then suddenly another bright flash appeared in the sky. On August 9, 1945, a second atomic bomb exploded above the city of Nagasaki. The building shook violently as another massive explosion destroyed the city. Once again, Yamaguchi survived the unimaginable destruction. After the war finally ended, Tsutomu Yamaguchi returned to a quiet life in the city of Nagasaki. Despite the pain and radiation sickness he endured, he rebuilt his life and lived with his family. Years later, Yamaguchi decided to share his incredible story with the world. He spoke about the horrors of nuclear weapons and urged humanity never to repeat such destruction again. Tsutomu Yamaguchi remains the only officially recognized person to survive both atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. His survival is not just a miracle. It is a powerful reminder of the devastating cost of war.